Room keeps spinning round and round. I've been lost, but now I'm found. I don't wanna talk, don't come around me.
I rock with it. All right. Dave, man, it's nice for you to be here, bro. Glad to have you here. What's going on?
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
We're gonna have to
Run it back.
Right back. Okay.
Hola, caballeros. ¿Están listos?
Sí.
Oh.
Ya, chicos. Welcome back to another episode of We'll Name This Podcast Later. We still haven't come up with a name yet, but I know what we did come up with. An artist.
come on.
Very special
Round of
guest.
applause
Very
for my boy
special
Dave,
guest.
man.
Bro, you do effects yet?
Explosion.
Yeah, just put me in here.
I
Got
got
you,
it.
bro.
Oh, that'd be dope.
We got David Solis in the building.
What's going on?
AKA
Been a dream.
Killsilos.
Killsilos. Finna be just silos, though.
Just Silos?
Yeah,
Okay.
just silos.
Why you switching it up?
I ain't violent no more.
Oh, okay.
He ain't killed in a while.
Yeah.
You just trying to. I get it. You trying to evolve.
I'm trying to evolve.
I think
No, it's just too many people have it. They just got killing it, bro. Everybody got killing it.
everybody killing somebody.
Yeah. And it's all the same, everybody's referencing it to Kill Bill. I mean, Kill Bill goes hard, so
Yes, sir.
can't hate on it.
I think if I had a rap name, I think it'd be like Lil Bill.
Lil Bill?
What about you, Chris? Your rap name?
What you doing over there?
I'm just taking notes.
On what?
What you talking about?
What you
I think my rap name would be, if I'm up until about 25, because I call myself Big Chris because I don't want to be 50 calling myself Little Chris. That's embarrassing to me. So I think
it's embarrassing for Lil Wayne to
Yeah, I'm
call
about to
himself
say
Lil
what
Wayne.
about Wayne, though.
Nah, Lil Wayne's iconic.
he's goated.
That's true.
Yeah, that
Okay,
is true.
You
Chris.
goated.
That is true.
And he's a little guy.
Well, okay, say if you were at that status.
I'm just goated.
Yeah.
I'd probably stay young ciabatta bread.
What the fuck?
I just
Ciabatta bread. What
Now,
kind of bread is
now, where
that?
can
Who
I
can
even
tell you
order
shit?
ciabatta?
who could tell me if I have the longevity that Wayne has? And you can't say nothing about my rap
Fam,
name.
look what Kanye's
That's
doing.
true.
You can be whatever you want to be. You can do
You
whatever. You can do whatever you want to do.
And he a billionaire too.
And he's still making money. He gonna keep making money.
What he made? What do we say he made? Two.
Look up Kanye's net worth, bro.
It's just gonna
He
keep
made
going
$2
up.
million just on those STEM players in 3 days.
2 million
$2 million.
in 3 days.
11,000, what? 11,000 cells? 10,000
I think it was
cells?
10,000.
What's going on right now? What do we?
That's crazy.
We still got LimeWire?
LimeWire.
What?
They used to eat your computer up.
Fam, I got that
You
stuff.
got to tread that very carefully. You said
How?
what? You said what?
When I got on the Robinhood for the first time, one of my first stocks I got when I got on for the second time was LimeWire for free.
Dude, back in the middle school days, if like your spyware wasn't right, people were getting on LimeWire and getting a virus. I never went on LimeWire. I had
What's a
alternatives.
virus or two gonna do to you
Yeah,
anyway?
just buy a new computer.
That's what,
You're right.
now when your doctor tell you that, what's the problem? What's a virus or two?
1.8 billion.
Kanye's net worth is 1.8 billion as of 2022, but his STEM player in one day made 2.2 million in revenue.
What is that? Can you elaborate on a STEM player?
Well, we got an artist in here.
Oh,
What that mean?
Let us know what a STEM player is.
it's a musical thing.
Big Silos.
Okay, yeah.
So, a STEM player. Honestly, I really don't know. It looks like a little Google Home. Y'all seen them homes?
Yeah, that's what it
It
is.
does look like, it does look
it's
like,
pretty
a
much
little-
like a
yeah,
Google
Like an
Home.
Alexa?
It looks like it.
Like the little round
Yeah.
ones? And it's got
You
like,
have to buy a
machine.
What
What do you think?
I just want to listen to a song.
what it used to be,
Kanye
like
Kanye
it used to be
don't want you
big,
just to
though,
listen.
is a thing, so.
Yeah.
Now they just made it into a little Alexa thing.
Well-
And it used to be big, pretty much.
So
what
STEM
it's
player
been
used to
at.
just be used.
It used to be basically a mixer. Like, you
Yeah.
can turn up the vocals, turn down the beat, vice versa, do it to all the tracks on the song.
Okay,
so STEM
with
player, man, you just brought it down to one.
with that STEM player, you can listen to everybody's music
Well,
or
that's
just Kanye's.
I think they have a website for that.
Yeah, you can put other people's music.
But
on
I gotta buy the music.
probably.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure how a stem player works, but I do think you have to buy music and import it. It's kind of like a outdated iPod Touch. For the everyday music listener, we have our iPhones, but when you're a producer and you're producing music, I would assume that's how the beats are imported and that's how the overall
That's too
music
much work.
is done.
$200.
Just give me a hard drive. Just give me a hard drive with all the music on
Just
it.
put your music on Apple
That's
Music.
like you remember how they went from the string, the string headphones, the
AirPods.
AirPods. There you
Q-tips
go.
hanging out your ear.
And then they went to the wireless, but they had attachable wires, right? That's kind of the same thing.
Just extra steps.
yeah, to the same thing.
But upon my research earlier today, the coolest thing about that stem player, you see those lights?
Yeah.
They can actually change how the song sounds.
Yeah, so you can hear like just the vocals, or if you want to hear like just the instruments, and so like you can just like,
that's
switch
pretty
them
cool. That's
to like
pretty
a certain like light or
That's the
whatever.
only reason I would want it. Just because there's some songs you want to hear the vocals and like cut out all the
Right.
music, but that's it.
That's really it. It's not really worth 200.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think it's more he's just trying to prove a point.
$39.99 all day. I'd buy that.
Fat, if Kanye out here creating movements, he just changing the game when he wants to.
Well, yeah, that's what I was telling him. Like, this could be something, like you said, that we talk about 15 years from now that actually worked. Because, okay, this stem player, which for a music listener, that's too much technology to deal with when I can just get it on my iPhone.
Yeah.
But you remember when the iPhone came out, we were in 4th grade, and they thought he was crazy. Ain't nobody gonna pay $500 for that. Not everybody got an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
So this could be a springboard for him into the tech world, because he's already in the fashion world. That deal he did with Gap catapulted his net worth to the billions. So maybe this could be a ladder for him to reach into big tech, and maybe we'll see his face in Silicon Valley. So I was looking at it from that perspective. But just the average music listener, I ain't paying no damn $200 for that. But I understand the vision that he has.
He's gonna start doing other stuff, man. He's gonna start making cell phones. He's gonna start. Fam, my thing is he's got such a following.
He has a cult following.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna buy whatever. They're gonna buy whatever he produces.
Yeah.
Whatever he does. Whatever he does, they're gonna support it.
Yeah,
That's scary.
Kanye say jump, we jump.
Kanye run for president this year. People might actually take him serious.
Who ran? Didn't
he tried? Yeah.
He got a few votes.
That's when we were finding out he was crazy. Now we know he's crazy. Now they gonna follow him.
Yeah, now we know. And I was having that conversation with my brother. People like him and Steve Jobs and Albert Einstein. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Kanye West is a genius. And when he produces music, some albums he's produced, and if not albums, some songs, he did it off of an iPhone. I don't remember which songs he did, but that's the type of guy.
Wait, what you talking about? He did it off iPhone. He recorded on the iPhone.
Yeah, he wasn't in some multi-million-dollar studio. There are some songs that he's produced. He just did it with an iPhone. And this is a guy who has the means to have any type of production he can. But people like that who are geniuses, they have terrible interpersonal skills, like building relationships with people, not in the business sense, but personal. They're not good at it.
Kanye says 20% of Jesus is King was recorded on an iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, that's the type of guy he is. And he's a genius.
That's funny.
Well, musically,
Man, really, y'all just wait for my come up. Me and my boy Killsilos.
Oh.
Kill it.
and
He's
since
not
we
killed no
know.
more.
it's Silos, I had a couple of questions I wanted to ask you.
Oh yeah.
That you just thought of.
What is the typical music process like for you when you want to produce a song? How does it start off for you?
Or maybe it's just I don't know.
Did someone come to you with a beat and then be like, "Hey, throw some words with this"?
Well,
Or what
sometimes
comes
it's like
first?
that.
The
I mean, it
lyrics
depends.
or the beat?
Chicken or the egg?
Chicken
I
or
mean,
the egg?
that depends too, especially with the producer I'm talking about, Rye. Like he'll either send me some beats and I'll make music to him, or I'll find a YouTube beat if he's busy or something, because he's in the military, so he be going out. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, don't
Ukraine,
shoot! Don't shoot! I gotta write this down.
Headphones on.
God bless
He
you.
crazy, bro. He crazy. He's good. And he'll either send me beats, and if I'm not feeling any of them, I'll just go to YouTube. You know, no offense to him, but it's just like I'm just not feeling certain ways, certain weekends.
Yeah.
I do it on weekends because I work. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll do that. And if it's a YouTube beat, I'll just send him the vocals, and he'll make a beat around that shit.
Man, that's cool, bro. That's cool.
You crazy with it.
So like it's like the lyrics, they come like, do you get like blocked up sometimes?
Oh
Or,
yeah,
like,
all the time.
Writer's
Like I
block.
can't make a song like every other day. I mean, I gotta. Yeah, I just gotta be feeling it, I guess.
How long does the average song take you to make? Or like just a good like 3 minutes, like word lyrics wise, I guess. Too.
I mean, all my songs recently have been like just one night.
Oh.
I'll finish them in the night, and I'll tweak them throughout the week or whatever until I want to release them hoes. I still got some that I haven't released for about a year, so I mean, I'm just waiting on
That's
those.
pretty cool.
So I just tweak them a little bit. I talk to some other people, see if we could do some shit that's better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta perfect it.
So,
Man.
When you have certain times where you're experiencing writer's block,
Right.
what is the usual remedy for you to get past that?
That's a good question. Good one, Chris.
Change of scenery is a big one.
Yeah.
So I'll sit right there in my room because I don't have a studio or anything. I actually do it all in my room. So I'll be sitting there for a while. I mean, you know, it's just unmotivational.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You've been in here, you do it every weekend. So I'll go out. I got a treadmill now, so I'll go run on the treadmill, get my mind off shit,
Right.
and then also get my mind running. So I'll get back in there and
Got the adrenaline running.
get the adrenaline. Yeah. So sometimes I don't even write. I like to punch in. I'll put the beat on. I'll start recording. I'll say the first line. I'll just mumble some shit, and then I'll cut the rest of the shit. I'll find the line I like, put that in the first. It's a process.
Oh man, you
And
know
I get
what?
the first line, get the
Stop.
next line,
Stop.
and I mean I just keep going. Sometimes I don't even write. Yeah, sometimes I don't even write that shit.
Every single one of our guests have motivated Ramsey to do something.
I'm gonna be the best.
He's gonna be the
soccer
best
player,
engineer, soccer player,
engineer, soccer player,
rapper that's
Bodybuilder.
ever hit the
bodybuilder, all of
ever
it.
hit the floor.
Man, that is so cool.
So, when you're talking about your music writing process, what song would you say you're most proud of within the last 4 years?
4 years. I have a song called "Lost and Found."
Okay.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty.
Pretty proud of it.
That one did
Pretty
pop
proud of
off.
that.
Can we pull that up?
Yeah,
Is
go
that
ahead.
shit
Go
on
ahead,
there?
pull that one. I'm pretty proud of
Let's
that
listen to
one.
that one real quick,
That was
man.
gonna pop off. I remember that.
You said what? What was it called?
Lost and Found.
Lost and Found.
Yeah.
When did you start taking music like serious? Like when,
Serious?
Like
I think in the past, honestly, like I've been doing music for a long ass time, but I took it serious. I think in the past 2-3 years. It had to have been after high school. I didn't take it serious at all in high school.
Well,
It was just a hobby. Yeah, it was
I
just a
because we
hobby.
got high school to worry about.
Hell yeah.
think.
Ramsey, you want?
I think I can flow,
I
bro.
was like, you want to be a
Do
musician?
you can?
I think I can.
Do you feeling it? Right
I just
now?
got
You
it.
feel
I think
Is
like
it on,
I feel it in my
Apple Music,
veins.
Yeah, it should be. You just pull my name,
pull
yeah,
my
or if you go to my thing, I don't know how it works.
You feel like you can hit a quick 16 right quick.
I think acapella, I can do it.
Alright.
I don't even need the beat.
That should be on SoundCloud too.
If you feel
Get it when I gotta get it, nigga.
I'm feeling that way. If you feeling that way,
We can hit it together.
Hey Chris, give me a piece of paper. I'm gonna write down some. I'm gonna lay down.
Let me write down my thoughts, bro. I hate everybody. Everybody I look
Everybody
at.
hates me.
Bro, what? All right. Ask another question, Chris.
okay. You know how you said change of scenery sparks your inspiration.
Right, right.
So how do you feel when a kid makes a song about dancing in his room and he goes viral from it?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Dancing in my room,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get you love. You know, dude on TikTok.
Right.
How does it feel when certain things like that pop off? And you like, do you hold some sort of resentment against another artist because you feel like he didn't put in the work that I'm doing?
What?
Not really. I'm
what I'm
like,
saying?
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm more motivated if anything, because
Right.
that's like, I'm like, damn, if he could do it, I could do it.
Yeah.
It's not more
Yeah.
like, I see what you're getting at. Like you could be mad, like, damn, why couldn't it have been me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, that's just like, damn, I could do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Man,
think
if you
whatever
can do it, I can do
catches your ear, bro, catches your ear. You feel what I mean?
I like that
it's,
song.
It's a catchy song. It's a catchy song. So I really, cause
He's a
look,
good
I ain't got
guy.
no genre. If it's country, if it's rap, if it's whatever it is, if it catches my ear, bro,
It's
and
good.
it sound good,
Good music is good music.
I don't care what you wearing. I don't care, whatever. If it sounds good, I'm gonna listen to it. That's it.
You got a point.
And okay, you know how hip hop is the only genre in music where there's a certain age limit to it. everybody can't beat 2 Chainz and Snoop Dogg.
Why not?
They consider you, like, if you notice when rappers try to rap, they say, "Oh, you getting old, hang it up." Like, that's the thing in rap. It's the only,
Is it?
Yeah, it's
not killing the game.
yeah, it's the only genre where people get ostracized for trying to rap past a certain age. But Mick Jagger is still selling out shows at 100 years old.
Right.
So, how do you feel about that? Do you think there should be a timestamp on a rapper's career? And I don't want to minimize you by calling you a rapper, but as an artist that does hip hop, how do you feel about that?
It's another good question. Huh.
All right, one more time. What was the question?
Do you?
Old people.
Yeah. How do
Old
you,
rappers.
Yeah. How do you feel about being considered old in the hip hop genre and you're not even 40 yet?
Right. So that definitely happens. I mean, if you're not like old and you ain't like lyrical or OG in the game or anything like that, then
You're gonna have a tough time.
You have a tough time trying to sell some songs.
But they really
It's gonna be more corny than anything.
Yeah. It's like school. Go back to work, school.
Yeah.
And that's what it always is. Like, oh, I'm in the closet trying to
Which-
rap, and I'm 27. They're like, hang it up.
If I had the booth, if I was a producer or whatever, and I had the whole studio set up, and old school came in, maybe 50-something years old, he was like, "Listen, young sir, I'm trying to drop a beat." I'd be like, "You know what, sir? Get in the booth. Let's run it."
Yeah.
What if he got some fire shit?
He might have some flow, but
Right.
that's the toxic culture of hip hop. It's the only genre where people really do get clowned for being old.
It's like in country music, you don't pop off till you 40.
That's what I'm saying. Look at
Or unless you sound 40.
What's the guy named
Kane Brown.
He a young guy.
He's young.
He
He
like-
sounds like he's 78 though.
But Tim McGraw's still out here. George Strait could sell out a show right now.
Oh,
How old is George Strait?
George Strait is 50 plus. Can we pull up his age?
Yeah.
And he's a legend in the country game.
He probably got more.
He's a legend in general.
Yeah, I know George Strait. You see?
See, I've heard of George Strait.
I know. It's Amarillo by Morning. That's my favorite song by him.
What's another song by him?
That's all you got.
That's all you got.
He's 69.
God dang.
Selling out shows.
Give It All We Got Tonight. That's a good George Strait song.
Give it all we got tonight.
All right, we got Lost and Found by Killsilos.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's see
The
what's
one and
going on.
only. Turn it up, June.
All right, he's got to fade in. It starts off a little slow.
Okay. See, that's already pretty, bro.
I like it.
That's already pretty.
It's like a 2017 Nav style beat.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's really a vibe. Like if you
That's a vibe.
like
You
late,
chilling.
late night drive.
You on your porch.
This is a late night drive.
Go ahead and add that to my Apple Music.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Smoking a reefer.
Some of that silly
You
weed.
chilling. You
Yeah.
chilling.
I like
You
that.
chilling.
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked it.
That
I like it.
baggy.
Do you remember the type of headspace you were in when you produced that song?
It's like, man, fam,
Sort
I was
of.
drunk as fuck.
It was like at the end of like last year. So I mean, last year was just crazy in general for anybody. So round and round, lost and found. I don't know how the correlation how I came up with the correlation, but yeah, it was something there. I forgot what it was, but I felt motivated that day, inspired, came up with the song. That one actually was probably one of the fastest songs I came up with too.
Really?
Yeah.
What's up?
Behind
I would say, I usually start recording around like 9 p.m. on like a Friday night, Saturday night, depends on if I work or not. And
The vibe just
I was
feel
done.
right.
I was done before midnight. And usually I'm never done before midnight.
Whoa.
I'm up until like 2, 3 a.m. still working on music.
Well, you know what? When I watch different documentaries on like entrepreneurs, creatives, artists, they really have their best ideas and do their best work at night. Like their inspiration comes to them.
No distraction. There's no
Yeah,
distraction.
it's no distraction. It's calm and it's peaceful. Like working the night shift at a job. They always say it goes smoother working the night shift than the day shift.
Yep.
I got fired, so I avoided that, and I'm thankful for it. But typically, do you say, well, let me rephrase it. what is your best mood to make music in that you really like? Because you know some people like being in a terrible mood and they make the greatest music.
They make great music. Yeah. Right.
Like Van Gogh painted his greatest paintings when he was depressed.
Van Gogh was crazy.
Didn't
though.
he cut his hair off?
He cut his own
He
hair
was
off.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think it depends on your genre of music, though.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that the mood he was in,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the mood that he thrived in when he was depressed.
You know
So,
what? It wouldn't surprise me if Kanye West cut his ear off and made a banger.
He could. So
Man,
what?
sold
Most
his ear.
geniuses are crazy.
Yeah,
Is the
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. They can't have regular relationships with other humans because they don't think on the same frequency as them. So what mood do you think you usually perform best in when you're trying to produce a song?
I don't know, man. I'm like my music's all over the place. Like I have a song like this, and I have a song that's kind of like alternative, like rock type thing. So I mean, I'm kind of on Ramsey's side with like I don't really have a genre type thing. So it just depends because I've had some of my best songs have been like slow songs.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my best songs have also been like hype songs that a lot of people like.
Man, that's cool. What would you say your genre is?
I don't know, man.
Like if you were stuck
Like
in-
honestly, I have no
A
idea.
little bit of
A
everything.
little bit of everything because I don't think I have some songs that are just like straight R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Some that are just straight, like that one alternative rock one. Like I can't put that in the rap category.
Yeah.
And most of my rap really isn't even rap. It's more melodic, if anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I would definitely say kind of hip hop
I
for
got
sure,
you,
but
I
like
got you.
at least I would strongly be hip hop.
Yeah.
What would your genre be, Chris?
When I'm in the booth,
Yeah.
kind of like an alternative punk rock hip hop style. You know, like
Oh yeah.
Can you
Like-
give an example of that, please?
Sky by Playboy Cardi. You ever
Oh,
heard that? That actually is a really good song.
That's-
I'm bullshitting, but that's a really good song. And it is punk hip hop.
I guess I'm going to have to
That's
play
the
that
genre
one.
they made.
Hip hop.
It's good.
and it's Cardi.
But he really changed because you know when Magnolia came out.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh, yeah, everybody knows. Yeah.
That was like 100% hip hop. Millie Rock, How That In My Sock. Then this came out and he in the music video looking like a vampire and shit. So, you know,
Oh,
he
yeah.
did it's a complete.
Oh yeah.
Well, his dreads dyed red, you know, blood red. So, and he got Iggy Azalea pregnant. I guess that's.
Did he?
They're not
Yeah.
together anymore though, right?
No, I don't think they ever were. No, she blasted him on Instagram Live.
What'd she say?
Yeah.
She was like, he would rather go play PlayStation or Xbox with his friends and come see his son. And the night when he was telling everybody he wasn't with me, he came in me the day before. It was just.
She sound like a baby.
Oh.
She sounded like a baby mama. And that's it. Well, now I mean she is, but pretty much that's
That
what.
sound like, yeah, it sound like, yeah.
It was a bunch of baby mama nonsense, but you had to know this was gonna happen. You getting pregnant by a young 20-something artist. I don't think he's gonna be Mr. Family Man, Family Guy.
That's what I thought. I mean, like if you even listen to any of his music, or just follow on Instagram at the
And
very
what part
least.
of that song does it say, I want to be the best dad I can?
No, he lit. That's not that. That don't mean good dad. That just mean I'm lit. You know. But I got another question for you. With your music, what do you think? What would you like your career goals to be?
My career goals. I mean, more than anything, I just kind of want to make like music for longevity. Just kind of like I want to have something I can show my kids, even if it don't blow up at all. I'm gonna be like, yo, like I made this growing up. Like this kind of, it's kind of like almost like a timeline.
Right.
Like, I've been making music since so long ago, and that's why I'm even if there's a song, an old song I don't like, I'm gonna just keep it there, even if I don't like it, just because it's kind of like a time capsule in a way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
memories,
saying?
man, memories.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Okay, so as far as putting out music, I believe that consistency is key. One of my favorite artists is Currency, and although Russ isn't my favorite artist, I like that he used consistency to get where he was. So when you put out music, how consistent do you do it?
I think that's where I failed the most is
Right.
consistency.
Okay.
I mean, just because I'd be busy with work,
Mm-hmm.
and then back then it was high school. I didn't really take it as serious. Now it's just work. I mean, I got a wife, I got a house, so I mean, it's just a bunch of other stuff stacking up. But I mean, I kind of have a routine now, so I be like, I work throughout the week and I record on weekends, and then
You got your little schedule going.
yeah, I got my little schedule going now.
That's cool.
And now I have
And
some
then-
songs built up in the vault, kind
Yeah.
of, so I can have something to fall back on if I ever have a dry week, dry month, or whatever.
Right. And then it's kind of hard to keep going when you don't when you ain't receiving nothing from it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Motivation.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay pretty consistent.
Yeah, I see that. If you had the choice between signing to a major or being an independent artist in the world we live in now, which one would you pick?
So, I mean, we touched on this a little bit.
Well, okay,
Like-
explain what the difference is.
When you're an independent artist, you own everything. That you
Right. But what if? Okay, let's look at the pros and cons though. So
But
what if you sign with
also
a big
take care
record
of all
label
that shit.
Yeah,
and
you
they
gotta
make you
market.
blow up?
Yeah, true. They make you blow up, and that's the dream. They sell young artists, and then you don't stay at the top forever, and you want to try to receive the same financial benefits that you got when they first signed you, and you're not popular anymore, and they're not entitled to pay you anymore. And that big signing bonus you got was a loan, so you're in debt to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically you become their slave if you sign to a major.
Well, really, if you make it on your own, that means you got good stuff. Like
Yeah.
you got quality.
Well, like
to
Russ,
continue.
Russ is like a prime example. Like he started with like SoundCloud and all that,
Yeah.
and was putting a song a week,
A week.
and just constantly like for years, just putting a week, and then finally he got big with that first album, and then with that it was just
Just
it
kept
was
going.
good, yeah. And then he does it a week.
His
Put a
theory
song out.
behind that was if you drop an album, people only pick and choose what songs they like, and then they only listen to those songs. So if you drop one song a week, people are gonna listen to that song because it's a new song by Russ. So everybody's gonna listen to that.
Because
one
like on
song.
the album, you click the first one, and that's probably the only one you listen to. First, second one.
I guess so. People listen to music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Okay.
That's why I use Russ and Currency as an example, because they consistently put out music, even when it was at points in their career where it felt like no one was listening to them. They didn't stop.
I guess that's a pretty good question to ask right now. So, would you sign to a big record label right now, or just stay independent and kind of
Keep grinding.
do your thing
Right now, I would say yes.
to the record
Realistically, because I mean they're just putting a bunch of money out in front of me that I ain't never seen in my life. I'm gonna have to say
It's
yes.
one of them things.
But also looking at it realistically, labels don't look at people that are like don't have any type of buzz.
label? Yeah, that's true.
They
That's
go
true,
they
that's
go
true.
for people with a little bit of buzz already.
Yeah.
So then, I mean, if I'm in that position, I would have a different perspective on it. I don't think I would, because then I mean I already got that little bit of buzz. That's really all you need. Just kind of a little
bit of
running
clout.
start, a little
You
running
just need
start.
some clout. That's it.
And the caveat to that, if a label, well, you're not a person to a label, you're a product. If they see the product isn't producing, they won't fund you anymore. And if you try to put out music, they own all the royalties, and anything you have to do with your music, they own 100% of that. And when you put it out, it'll immediately get taken down.
So Mariah Carey, every time she got 100% ownership of
Well,
her music.
she signed, if I'm not mistaken. We can pull it up on Wikipedia. I hate to say Wikipedia, but sometimes they're accurate.
What was Mariah Carey?
Yeah, we'll see.
Royalties. Type in Mariah Carey royalties.
Yeah, we'll see if she's independent or if she's still signed.
What kind of contracts does signing to big record labels?
Well, you know, most of them now are 360 deals.
Most of them are 360s.
What
now.
does that mean?
That means, I put it like this: you make $10,
Yeah.
I take $9.50. That's a 360 deal.
It ain't good. Pretty
Wait. So, like, they taking just a
Huge cut.
huge
Yeah.
slice of cheese.
Yeah, we own you.
They give you the bonus up front, basically, but it's a loan.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're going to have to pay it back in album sales, music sales, and until you pay that off, we
Oh, fam, I didn't even know it worked like that.
You got
Yeah.
enough to buy a few gold chains and a car.
Exactly.
do
But
it
you
for-
got to provide for us.
Yes. And you wanted out of the contract, but we signed you actually to a contract we knew you wouldn't fulfill, a 5-album contract. And if you want to get out of this contract,
Yeah, okay.
give us $30 million. We know you don't have it.
Because we pay you.
Yeah, we know you don't got it. And then that's how you get stuck in a cycle and you see artists disappear.
That's tough, bro.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
It's tough. It's tough for the artist, but if I'm the corporation, I mean, it's business as usual.
It's big money.
Just stay consistent, Dave. Just stay consistent.
Got to stay consistent.
Well, Mariah Carey's over here earning $600,000 to $1 million each December from just
But it don't say nothing about like percentages or
Well,
her
let's
record
not-
label.
Let's see who is Mariah Carey signed to.
Well,
Because you know that when that little Christmas song go off in the lotion store, she's getting a little bit of that. But whatever she's getting, they're getting 10 times as much.
Oh shit, she got Columbia Records, Sony Music Entertainment, Universal Music Group, Def Jam Recordings, Epic Records, Island Records, Virgin Records, and shit.
She's been signed a couple times.
Yeah, she's been signed a
she
couple
got-
times.
She got some
So you can only be signed to one?
Well,
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily. But a lot of people don't check their paperwork. Like we was talking about off camera, David. You know, you approach a guy from an impoverished environment that has talent. You get him to sign his contract. He doesn't know he signed to 3 different record labels.
Exactly.
So, and you know, we make $10 million off of him, and he leaves off tour with $500,000.
Exactly.
Happy as hell.
Yeah, happy as hell, but he doesn't understand his paperwork. And it's like, well, you can do this independent thing, but it's gonna take you a long time to make $2 million. If you sign this paper, we'll give you $2 million. They're not giving you anything. That's a loan.
That's a loan.
You just gotta work it off.
You got like a slave. You're a slave. That's all. And if you can't produce, oh well, you're gonna get shelved and you can never put out music again because we own that music. So you want to try to do something? No.
I mean, if you look at it realistically, bro, like you're already there. You made it. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah, you might kind of fall off a little bit, but you in the space.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But how much is your ownership worth to you?
Who cares? I'm there.
How much is
Who
your
cares,
ownership?
bro? I made music because I'm happy. I'm there.
How much is it worth to you? How much money did you sustain while you were doing this?
Fam,
Did you
look,
pay that
okay,
loan?
David. Right now, you're financially smart. You know what's up. You're married. You got, you know what I'm saying. You kind of coming up right with your music. So being where you're at now, if you did get signed, you got a big record label. Fam, you know how to use your money. You see what I'm saying? It's not like you just going, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So that's where I'm coming from, bro. It's like, okay, yeah, whatever. But the money you did give me, I invested it wisely. So now I'm living, you know.
But think about it. I'm 20 years old. I get a $2 million deal. I'm gonna do some dumb stuff.
That's you though,
But I'm
David.
gonna-
At the same time, though, like let's say they do different contracts. Let's say they do like a $2 million, $3 million contract for one album.
Yeah.
So you get $3 million, you give them an album. And the album pops, and they make $3 million in a year.
Right.
That could be, $3 million consistently,
Yeah,
or
exactly. But
or
all you
not
got,
$3 million, but more money consistently throughout the years.
Yeah.
That'll be all yours, and then your kids. So then they're making money. That's a whole other stream of income.
That's true. That's them. That's the royalties.
Yeah.
So I mean,
But-
it's also in a way an investment. Like you're talking about take that $2 million
for yourself. Like
Right,
if you're
so
independent.
If you were to
Okay.
stay independent,
Yeah.
Yeah, well-
I mean,
Well, think of a musical career like owning land. You can pass that land down. If you own your music 100% and you do get a royalty deal, somebody plays your music in the mall, that money goes 100% to your kids. What happens to a lot of artists, they make these millions of dollars. They usually aren't financially savvy, and if they are, it doesn't last long because you have lifestyle creep. I'm making money now. It's time to get the Rari. You die, your children try to recoup that money, they get embroiled in a lawsuit they can't finish because the label owns that music. So your kids don't even get to eat off the hard work you put in. And kind of similar to if you tried to pass land on to your children, but it's a big enough lien on there, and we ain't even got the money like that. He can help us out. It's the same thing with owning your own music. You won't really acquire wealth when you're signed to a major because they're always going to get their cut. You don't get the full 100%. So,
I mean, it's just like the government.
yeah, it's like the government. But if you
you
have
still gotta pay taxes.
if you have the opportunity to fully own your art, this is
Yeah,
your art.
yeah.
This is something you work for. You should. And now we live in the internet age, so you can do all the networking. You can do all the producing, the show setting up yourself. It just takes an extra amount of work because the label has people to do all of that. Like
Right.
Universal Music Group, Lucian Grange is the CEO. If he likes you a lot, like he gave, Drake is signed to UMG. He has an unlimited budget with UMG because he's a top producer at UMG. But not every artist gets that lucky, and they don't get blessed with longevity. Because you can be here today, going tomorrow. So try to make your own music. Try not to sign to a major, and just focus on putting the work in. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you own that 100%. It's like making car payments versus owning your own car. This is mine. Nobody can take it away from me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
But it is staying fully independent, like I always go back to Currency because he is 100% independent, although he has a distribution deal with Warner Brothers, so they push out his music for him, but they do not own his music. That's all he does. And back when I was listening to him in like 2012, when he was trying to do the independent thing, when he was fresh on it, I mean, it was just him and his buddy, like I was telling you, in a van, driving to the middle of nowhere, performing shows, and he kept doing it. And to this day, he still does it. I think in like 2013, he put out a body of work every month. That level of consistency is unmatched. And I think if you do it like that, you're going to reap the benefits. But, man, it takes a lot of work to get there.
It can take years.
Yeah, I mean, it took him almost 20 in a way. Because he started off with the No Limit crew in like 1999. Then he was with Cash Money. Then he realized, well, I want to do my own thing. I want to own my music. Mm-hmm. So then he jumped on the independent hustle, and I think he's been doing that since 2007. We at 2022, and he's finally enjoying the fruits of his labor. So that's what I was saying. I think when we're talking about consistency, I think if you force feed people long enough, sooner or later, you're going to get a following.
Right.
Somebody.
Sooner or later.
Yeah,
They're like, bro, stop. You suck.
Yeah.
They know anybody trying to follow you, bro.
But like the Russ Theory, where he put out over 53 songs in a year. Every week, you knew he was going to put out a song. It got to the point where you started off as a hater, but like, all right, let me give it a listen. Then like the song that you just played, I love that song. They were like, oh. And then it changes, and you may have just gained another fan. But it's also good to have doubters and naysayers because if one person likes you, he's going to tell one person.
Yeah.
If one person dislikes you, he's going to tell 10 people that nigga ain't shit. You probably just got 10 new fans.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Any publicity is good publicity,
Yeah.
man.
Like, well,
Good or bad.
Well, let me listen to him then because you have so much conviction in your voice about how trash he is. And then he might tell another person.
Song.
You know? So. That's
There
good.
you go.
But I mean, I think you got it. You know, I really like your music.
You got that X factor, bro.
Yeah, that was.
How are you on the bars, bro?
Shit, I mean the verse on that is actually a pretty good verse. I mean it gets pretty deep though. I mean we don't need to get all that deep. I can't have freestyle, bro.
Can't freestyle.
I mean if I freestyle it, I'd have to be in the mood. I ain't really in the mood. I'd have to be kind of drunk.
Oh, okay.
But I mean I gotta drive home, so.
Damn, shots right now.
I'm responsible.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm not.
Ramsey, you want to spit some bars right quick?
Can I?
Yeah, you was killing it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear
I
it.
mean, I started off. You finished them all. You know, tag team style.
Can we do that?
Can we? We got a beat, June. We got like a little beat.
Can I play
What
something?
we working
throw
with?
it?
We might get flagged.
I mean,
Are we big enough to get flagged?
we can do a little free rap.
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
we huge. We the biggest. This the biggest podcast. This the biggest podcast never heard of. We can get a free rap instrumental on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, we can. You know, let me see if I got some bars. Oh well, would you look at that? I already answered. Oh, okay.
I just want to give a shout out to Chris's notes. You can't really read them,
My handwriting terrible.
but they there, and they say some stuff.
I tried my best.
He worked all episode on that one page.
I just had to get some good. Oh, that was this actually my brother's old university.
I was about to say,
notebook.
fam, that look like biology homework.
It's
They say
biology notebook.
vesicle, a membrane covered compartment.
All right, let's see. First one. Oh wait.
Vesicle.
Vesicle.
Let's see.
You got
Let me.
what you working with, Chris?
I mean, I'm working with
Oh,
some.
you
heat.
might have to hit that
If we
mute.
being honest, I might get signed after this.
What?
I might. What we got? Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of quick right there.
When you think you can handle it?
Hold on. Let me see.
I can handle it.
Let me get in the mood. I just took one of them white rhinos or black rhinos from the store.
Man, rapping dick hard enough.
I'm bricked
Like,
up. I'm bricked up. Yeah. What you think?
hold on. We might have to. What's the speed? What do they call the speed of
Slow
music?
it down.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's.
I'm onto something.
I mean,
Okay.
You're not feeling it?
Yeah.
Just 2 bars. Frog Hall.
Let me.
Now I respect what you do 10 times more. Cause
Yeah, this ain't easy, Dave. This ain't easy. Okay. Count me out, bro.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, you gonna go?
Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, feed you a little something, then you come behind me. You can have my sloppy second.
I don't know if I can. Man, I'll try my best.
Okay.
Come on, Caleb, you got the do-rag on, bro.
Caleb, you
Yeah, you got the do-rag on.
That don't mean a damn thing.
If you third in line, you better wear rubber, cause I ain't. Here I go. Okay. Yeah. Always on time, like Big Ben in England. I'm steady spitting crack, just wondering who's fiending. The smoke so smooth, like carpet in the evening. Somebody gotta shine. That's why you see me gleaming. I try to play nice. Now it's fist to the ceiling. What you got? Let's go.
Dang, bro.
You threw me out with that, fam. You threw me out.
Hey, you.
Let's run it back. We'll do it again.
Verse two.
Nah, I just do the same verse.
That was hard.
Hey, man, do that same.
I didn't really understand it because the references.
On a different beat, slower beat. I don't want to hear that shit.
All right, let's find a slow
That
was hard.
Chris,
That was hard.
You got some bars.
you been
You
working
got
on
some
that?
bars. You need a feature, Dave?
I jump on.
Fam,
Hey.
Big Chris on the beat.
Big Chris, come on. We
It ain't hard.
We can do a little 5-song mixtape. Super Smash Brothers.
We have all the mics here.
We can get it in.
I do the mixing all myself.
We'll find some slower. I'm all for throwing in, a little,
We'll do it now. Go ahead.
Oh, is this it?
No?
Okay. Always on time. Nah, that.
I was out there, but it just been down.
I ain't never been a hoe.
So go ahead and make him one, bro.
Let's do it.
It's gonna rattle the mics and stuff.
That's true.
We can't have
What's
that stuff.
What's that little Mario one right there?
Yeah, try that. Let me
I
see
love
what
Mario.
he talking about.
Not with the J's on.
Let me see. Forward it. Go, yeah.
Yeah. I think I do something like that.
All right, run it.
Bars.
Come on.
Okay. Always on time like Big Ben in England. I'm steady spitting crack, just wondering who's fiending. The flow so smooth like carpet in the evening. Somebody gotta shine, that's why you see me gleaming. I try to play nice, now it's fist to the ceiling. Ran out of breath. Had to bring it right back. Had to hit it from the back. She said she like it like crack.
Like crack.
All up in her butt crack.
Oh.
She said she want it from the front.
What?
Missionary, that's whack.
There you go.
What's up?
Man,
All right, Caleb.
Okay, hold on. Let me write these notes down just like Chris did. Cause
Hit it.
yes, I'm hard.
Bricked up.
Rhino Pill edition.
Rhino
Name of this podcast Rhino Pill.
Pill. Oh.
Nah, bro, I can't do it.
It is hard.
That is hard. All right, you know what? Look, me and Jules used to do this thing back in the day. I'll give you a word, and you just go off the rip.
Word for word, you want to do it?
Everybody's going to do it. I feel like
Word for word,
All right,
Dave.
everybody gotta do it then.
Yeah. At least two. At
You gotta
least
do
two.
it. Everybody's doing
At least
All
two
right,
verses.
Everybody's doing it. I'll do it.
All right, at least 2 verses.
Who gonna go first?
Can we play on a slow beat?
What kind of beat
A
we
slower
got? I
beat?
don't want it too slow where it feel like I'm trying to slow.
We doing it off a beat.
Oh.
I thought y'all just was gonna go. Off
Are we
the
just
dome.
gonna go a cappella?
Yeah.
All right, a cappella. Yes, I'm a young fella. We I don't really have something going on there.
Okay, we can do it. What's the Mario beat? Let's see. Hold up.
Dun, 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 dun.
See, these one of these slow beats where you feel like you gotta rap fast.
I know what you
You
mean.
know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be Twister, and I ain't got that many words in my head.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, literally gotta bust a rhyme.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna throw you a word,
Throw
Caleb.
me a word. Oh,
You?
you want me to? Or?
No, throw Chris a word.
All right.
I started off. I hit her first, cause the dude that hit first don't have the word column. All y'all do unless you a nasty boy. Listen. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Spitting before spitting.
Okay.
It's spitting.
Welcome to the podcast, the broadcast, the talkcast. I'm gonna pass it though.
Pass it though. Down my throat.
Yeah.
Make a joke.
Oh.
You already know.
Hey.
You already know.
We just trying one word.
Gotta hit
phrase?
the dough. You already know. With my boy K-Lo.
Hey, low.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm here for show.
Yeah. Okay, Ramsey, get back here.
He gave it back to me. I got to pee.
You can't see me in traffic pushing a classic that I bought in Florida, but I live in Texas. I don't pay my taxes. Yes, I do. David, let me know what you about to do.
I'm gonna do my taxes.
I got a child now. That shit is unbeatable.
I'm about to do my taxes.
Really, we bigger than the Beatles if you think about it.
We could
really,
be. We got
really
the
just
potential.
reminded me. That's what it was.
Hey, you want to go on tour with us?
Yeah, we're gonna go on tour.
Let's go.
We're going on tour.
Coming to a city near
Hey,
you.
We gotta open an act. We go on tour. He open it up with his performance, and then we do the live show.
That be
The Texan and Kilgore. That's the first stop of the tour. We just gotta get enough clout to justify paying.
that'd be cool, fam.
That'd be dope.
That'd be cool.
And it has a stage in there.
It has a stage.
You perform, you do your little music act. We get somebody to do some comedy, a motherfucker that think he funny, to embarrass himself, and then we do the live show. And that's how we go on tour.
That'd be gangster.
Wait, so what are we doing?
What we got?
We doing the
talking.
podcast.
We're doing the
live.
podcast live.
Live. Everybody just sitting laughing, BSing with us.
Kind of like if
So-
we're streaming.
Yeah,
we gotta chat.
Podcast. Some
A live
podcasters
chat.
actually do
Yeah.
that. They go on tour.
Man, we should try that. We should try streaming.
No,
With all 80 subscribers.
Well, I mean, imagine if we had a live chat with us.
That'd be, look, fam, I'm not saying that would be cool.
You don't think that'd be like a good idea to like do a little venue? Do
I'm
like a
with
little
that.
live
Fam,
show?
but
That'd
who,
be
don't
fun.
nobody know.
But here's my
I'm
thing.
just saying if we had enough.
Yeah, we had enough clout, yeah.
I get
for
I want
sure.
to spend money to make money, but we ain't making money.
And I ate inside of there. I don't know how much it costs to rent it out, but honestly, if it was like,
We'll do one at the city park, bruh.
bruh.
Hey,
On the stage.
if we just set up, who gonna stop us?
And it's free.
Come on.
Everybody just pull up. We got Silos doing the opening musical act. We get somebody who's an aspiring comic to bomb.
Imagine that. Imagine
And
that.
it's all free.
Fam,
Hello, everybody.
Hey, I think
Boom.
my homeboy still got his DJ equipment. With the big speaker.
Yeah.
So we got the mics. Well, we do a show in the park. That would be fun. I'm gonna tell you right now, my whole family's showing up.
It's gonna be
They're
our
pulling up with the lawn
get my
chairs.
parents show
Bro,
up.
all 50 of them show
My
up.
family would show up.
Just to support you.
Yes,
Do they support you
the
though?
whole road. They love it.
Huh. That's probably half our
I'm gonna
subscribers.
say half our team right there.
Probably. But if we did a little show in the park, I think that'd be a good
He
idea.
counted to 3 and said probably.
I think it'd be cool. We got.
That would be really
That'll be in
cool,
the works.
actually.
That'll be in the works.
That'll be in the works.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Hey, next Saturday, pull up to the off the cuff, no plan. We doing a live show in the
This
park.
video gets 10,000 likes.
Oh,
You reaching now, boy. What the fuck?
10,000.
That's what my YouTube videos say.
later records on tour. That's how we do it.
That's what they say. I don't know. That's what
They
they
say if
say.
they get 10,000 likes, they'll do something in the next video.
Said
That's what
all
Ryan
the
Tran
YouTube.
says. He said it worked for him. Hey, we get 1,000 likes on this video.
That's what I'm saying, motivation.
We doing a free live show in the park.
And we'll donate to charity.
We gonna get 1,000 exactly.
Bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, I'm not even joking at this point because it seems like something would be fun to see.
That would be very
would be
fun,
awesome.
actually.
Look.
David, look.
I'm about to like.
Get your vocals ready. This
you
gonna
gonna have-
happen. This
Just-
gonna happen.
Just get you 5 good songs.
All right.
You do your performance. We'll get some MC out to, try to make people laugh, and then introduce us, and that's the show.
Fam.
We'll try out.
Sell merch. Y'all
Sell
got that. Bro, that's
We
money.
sell merch. Fam, imagine we had tryouts
Tryouts
for
for the
some.
comedian. I would love that.
Killsilos
And they
by.
just come in here and
We'll
try to
name this
make us
podcast
laugh.
later.
With a buzzer.
Oh yeah.
And have a line outside.
The merch collab.
That's the merch collab.
Right there.
Hey, I would actually do this. Because like 15 years from now, when we all working in the warehouse hating our life, we're going to be like, hey, you remember we did that live show in the park?
Bro.
That was live.
And like, we really thought we
Fam,
for
what
a split second.
if there was some people that showed up though? What if we had fam? What if the park was full?
Oh, fam, my mom gonna show up and clown me, but it's gonna be. And if I give my brother enough time to get off from work, he'll come too. And my other cousin.
I
They'll
feel
pull up.
like, man, would we have to have topics?
No, we just beat.
We just
It
off the
had to be
dome.
funny.
Could we bring somebody from the crowd? And
the
I
kill.
think that-
We'll just be like, which one of you guys, or
Y'all should
like,
do a
we'll have
raffle
to
for
like.
that.
We'll do a raffle
Yeah.
to be a guest. The Kill Tony podcast, he does his live, I think in Austin, Texas. Every show is live. And
That's crazy.
They let people from the crowd come up and try to tell jokes, and they violate the dude.
That's messed up, man.
So if somebody gets up and says some stupid shit, we'll be like,
They're
"Go sit back
gonna
down.
talk
Shut up."
crazy to you,
Bro.
but you can't be upset. You gotta laugh it off, all right?
That's
genius.
It's like I'm really self-conscious, though.
He'll say, "Oh, which one of you failures want to come up here and try to make us laugh?" Me. Hands go up. They come up. They try to do it, and Tony like, "Bro, I would rather you just kill me because you suck at this. Don't quit your day job." And then he's like, "Oh, you guys are funny." Nah, bro, they meant that.
Crying.
They really didn't
meant
like
that
you,
shit.
bro.
He's like, "Yeah, just go sit back down and don't quit your day job." Like the Kill Tony podcast is cool. I think that's why his is big because he does his podcast like that. You know, he found a niche.
Makes fun of it.
Yeah.
And they also have artists that play during the podcast. It's a
That's pretty
interesting
cool.
podcast.
That's
but
pretty
yeah,
cool.
Kill What City Park, and we moving to the Texan. Then after that, we going on tour.
I'm with it.
Well, we doing the chilling
with
circuit.
it.
We running through the South.
Oil Palace
Perform.
next.
Oh, that's a dream of mine.
A&M Stadium.
A&M Stadium. You know what? Why not do it? Why not make it to the point where we at the mecca of Texas, Cowboy Stadium, AT&T Stadium, live show.
Bro, people love that place.
Run it.
I would go there.
I would go there, yeah, but
You can sit anywhere you want to in there. All you gotta pay is a $20 ticket. I'm paying that $20. I love going to AT&T Stadium. That's Jerry's world.
Pretty cool.
Shout out Jerry. David, thank you so much for coming and kicking it with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
You gotta spit the bars to like close the show.
Oh yeah, give us a
Close the
closing
show
rap.
with a rap. Come on.
Off your dome.
Just
Don't-
on,
Ooh,
just
Chris?
on, just on.
Yeah.
We could close it out with one of David's.
That too.
We can close out one of David's. Hey, as always, it's a blessing for us to be here. It's a blessing for you to be here with us, David. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for coming in,
David.
taking
Thank you,
time out of
guys.
your life to spend some of your life with us. As I get cut off right here with this great music, be good to yourselves, make good choices, and enjoy the rest of your life.
Peace.